Hi Glenn, how you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, doing my entry to your contest. First of all, congratulations for achieving 1,000 subscribers. I know that was your main goal. For last time I checked, you have passed that milestone without without taking even notice. I think you were more than 1,100 subscribers over. So congratulations again. You ask really simple questions. Show three prog bands from my collection. As you know, I'm not a big fan of progressive music. I don't have many stuff in my collection right now, but here I think I have some stuff that might qualify as progressive in some way because they have some elements in their music and the way they compose songs and they structure the records that can fit in that type of music. First of all, one of the more modern bands that I have, and I think they do have some progressive elements in the music. They have very complex songs, very long songs, very intricate songs, mixing classic, rock, some fusion elements, and doing things in the harder way, in the hardest way, not doing things easy or taking doing them looking to get songs on the charts or on the radio. And I'm talking, of course, about Tool. They have 10,000 days. There it is. The record from a couple, I think, 14, 15 years ago. And I still don't have free enough on the last record because it was really expensive when it came out. But yes, to me they are one of the modern bands that are taking the progressive flag and waving it in a direction that not many bands are doing this kind of music. I'm adding some heavy tones of music to the progressive elements, and doing it in a way that's making it a little bit complex and not an easy way to listen to a record. They are really good one. Too many bands. I have seen many, or at least a couple of VC members or people here in the VC that think they are a little bit boring. Maybe sometimes you have to be in the mood to listen to Tool. But if you like a progressive music and you like hard music, I think they are a good mix for this type of music. So this is my first, and it's Tool. The next one is one of the biggest names in progressive metal. Yes, that's that type of sub genre in progressive rock. It's big, and they are the biggest name in that type of music. And I'm talking about, of course, Dream Theater. This is the album 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, and I was watching, I think, Pete Part of Senior Tranquility or another guy saying that if the album has some new Roman numbers, it has to be a progressive record. So here we have Dream Theater doing a double album. Disc 1 from 1 to 5 are all songs, and disc number 2 it's one song, 42 minutes long. It's divided in 13 parts. So to me, they are one of the newest way of playing progressive music with heavy influence of heavier music and more modern bands. Of course, their influence in their late 80s were bands like Metallica, Iron Maiden, and Rush. And you can hear the influence on them when in the way that at least in this record, Mike Portnoy plays the drums, and of course the way John Petrucci plays the guitar. You can hear the influence of Metallica, Maiden, and Rush. So that's my second band, Dream Theater, with progressive metal. And finally, one band that I think I really need to get more into the catalog, because they're one of the names, the big names in progressive rock from the US, from the 70s. This one is the only one I have. Maybe not one of the most progressive records they made. This is a controversial record in the career. That almost break up the band. Well, at least it caused the departure of their singer. And it's of course Styx. Of course, one of the most biggest album, at least in sales, I think, but musically it's not a good one. And of course, this one is a concept album. Kilroy was here. Here we have Dennis Young, Tommy Shaw, James Young, and the Panoso brothers. This album almost caused the band to never play again. It created a lot of trouble within the band, dividing the band into two, with Dennis Young wanting to take the band into another direction, and the other guys don't want to follow their so-called leader into that direction. They wanted to do another type of music. But it has some good songs, but I think it doesn't represent what Styx do with what they done best. That is playing some good progressive rock from the 70s, early 80s, and now I think the last two records are really good, and it was a nice surprise to all fans of the band, seeing that they have still the ability and the capacity to do some good progressive rock album as a comeback. Last year it was in the top, at least top 10 or top 5 in many reviews that I saw. So Glenn, those are my three pickups, 3 bands. Of course, as you can see, I don't have many progressive bands in the usual way. I do have, of course, Pink Floyd, almost the whole catalog on CD. Have one Yes, one Jethro Tull, but not many much. So I really need to get more into this type of music. But I'm looking forward to maybe grab some other stuff from Genesis, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and other bands that right now I can't remember very well. So Glenn, once again, congratulations on this milestone that you have reached, more than 1,000 subscribers. That's a huge number. This is Christian saying goodbye down here in Santiago. Chile, till next time. See ya.